Attack on Titan Season 2, Episode 34, Opening. Party people, from Show here, back at it once again with another Attack on Titan Season 2 review. Today we're talking about Episode 34, and this was a really interesting episode. I'm not even gonna lie, you know what, I'm not even gonna lie. This is like the fourth time I recorded this. I just finished recording my final cut, and for some reason I just completely lost all of the footage. I don't know what happened. So this review, I don't even know. Like, I'm really pissed right now. I had like a really good review. It was like a good, like 9.5 minute review. It was going on all these different theories and stuff. And it kind of hurt me that I lost it. So yeah, that's why I'm not going to have the best energy in this video. I'm just going to go ahead and apologize for that right now. I mean, I don't want to cover it up. I don't want to lie because, you know, obviously people are going to notice that, like, I'm not feeling it right now because I'm just pissed. So that's the reason why I'm going to talk about this episode, but I'm going to do it in a different manner because I've done this 3 times already, and yeah. So yeah, this was a great episode. Actually, it was a really good episode. I love the clashing ideologies between the two characters, Eren and Reiner. I thought that was really interesting. It really felt the tension there. The tension was definitely there. The atmosphere of this episode was absolutely fantastic with the OST, the setting sun, this forest, all the Titans below. It really added gravitas to the overall scene that was being played here. And something else going on in this episode was not only the clashing ideologies between Eren and Reiner, of course, but also the ideologies, I can't even speak right now, the ideologies clashing within Reiner and his personal self. When Bertolt mentions, like, hey, you are not a soldier, you are a warrior, and then something clicks in his head. It's almost as if he has a split personality. I mean, I guess he does. I don't know if it's as simple as that. It's not as simple put as a split personality. There's something else more psychological going on here. He truly believes that he is a soldier through all of his training and also through all of his, you know, killing as a Titan. There's just, again, clashing ideologies there within himself, and I really, really like that. You see Ymir pointing that out, and Eren is just losing his head. He's so angry that he would even mention going up the ranks as a soldier. Like, how could you even think of saying something like that? You've killed soldiers. You've killed your comrades. And I don't know, I really like that aspect to this episode. Again, the back and forth is just fantastic. The dub, like the Japanese dub, was the voice work was so good in this episode. I really liked Reiner. I don't even know the actors that do these characters. I really need to learn that because they did some substantial work in this one for sure. We see that the scout regiment is on their way. They're closer than Reiner and Bertolt previously believed. You could see that they're definitely worried. It seems like Reiner and Bertolt are really just winging it at this point. I don't believe they know what they're necessarily doing. This isn't a part of some grand plan that they had, you know, set out for a long time. They're really just making it up as they go. I don't exactly know why they're waiting until nighttime. Maybe it's because they just ran out of steam, they have no energy, and they need to heal up, as Ymir put it. But when Ymir mentioned that, Reiner was just like, hey, just use your imagination. And there's something going on there, I believe. Ymir mentions... I also have a cold, by the way, so yeah, that's another reason why I'm not feeling very good. When Ymir mentions the Beast Titan, you could tell there's something going on there as well, because Reiner and Bertolt were looking at the Beast Titan as if they knew that person when they were on the castle, and I guess they do. And then Ymir mentions, like, Eren asks, who is the real enemy? And Ymir is like about to go on with it, but Reiner stops her and basically says, if you want Christa to live, you can be on our side. It's not too late. And then you see there's a personal turmoil going on within Ymir, and that's where things get really intense. Like, and then the OST starts setting in. It just starts getting really, really good. And I don't know, like, I don't know what's going to happen next. I really don't. You see Ymir, I guess she's on their side now, but by the looks of the preview for next episode, it's looking a little different. So I don't really know what's going to happen. Maybe it's all a ploy. Maybe she's just kind of like, hey, yeah, I'll join you guys, and then she stabs them in the back right there. I don't know. She really cares about Christa, so I could definitely see her going on the side of Reiner and Bertolt. And who is the Beast Titan? Who is this monkey dude? Like, I don't know what's going to happen next. And I really like that. I like that I'm completely blinded by this series. I feel like in this episode, we are Eren. Eren is us in this episode, because we're all just genuinely confused about what's going on. We don't know who these people are, why they're doing this, and Eren is confused. He's just as confused as we are. He really is, and I like that. He knows just as much as we do as viewers, and that's interesting to me. I like that aspect there. Eren in this episode's fantastic. Again, his VA is just on point throughout the entire run, and I could tell he's just angry. He's very angry. Bertolt basically is the one responsible for killing his mother, so he's definitely putting that on him. And also trusting Bertolt through all the training as cadets, trusting Reiner. They were friends, like they were thick as thieves. And Reiner and Bertolt betrayed them, stabbed them in the back, and Eren is really feeling the pain there. And that kind of hurts me as a viewer. It really does. Like that's definitely pulling on some heartstrings there, because, as going through season 1 and going into season 2, I really felt that friendship between those characters. Like, there was a bond there that I was counting on later on throughout these episodes, of them making sacrificial moves for these characters. And the fact that that is not going to happen isn't disappointing, but it hurts. It really does. As a viewer, emotionally, it hurts me, because I really like that friendship between all of those characters there. And I don't know. It's just, man, this show is just crazy. It really is. It's crazy. It definitely has its ups and downs, though. I'm not going to lie. This was a slow episode. It's basically just one conversation, just a long conversation throughout it. And I feel like Attack on Titan does this a lot, where they basically have these huge high, hype moments, and then it kind of just drops down. It's like a roller coaster. The downs aren't necessarily bad, but it is a little bit jarring when you see all of this crazy action, and then you dip into these slower episodes, and you're like, okay, we're doing this? All right. Hey. Okay, yeah, we're doing this again. It's sort of like that. And again, it doesn't necessarily bother me too much as a viewer, but I feel like they could pace it just a little bit better. I don't think that has to do with the anime series. I actually think that has to do with the manga. It's unavoidable at this point, but as the author put the story together, I think he could have made the pacing just a little bit less jarring when it comes to these scenes where it's just like, yep, high note, crazy awesome, and then it's just straight down from there. And again, I'm not saying that this episode was bad or any of the other slower episodes were bad. I believe there really isn't a bad episode of this series at all. But again, it is a bit jarring when you jump into these slower episodes. I know I might get some flack for that. It's just my personal opinion. I feel like it's just like, okay, yeah, this is just going to be one conversation. All right, I'm down for that. There's some stuff going on with Hanji. She wants to investigate some Titan. I thought that was kind of interesting. The cadets are on their way. You see Mikasa. She's angry. Again, it's like in this world, there's not much to hold on to except friendships and bonds with the people around them. And the friendship and bond between Mikasa and Eren is something I'm really holding on to throughout this series. It's probably my favorite aspect to this series. I love Mikasa as a character, and I love the friendship between them. And I hope they capitalize on that in the next few episodes. I really do, because she's on her way. She's pissed. She's going in for Reiner and Bertolt. I don't think she's going to hold back this time, so that's really exciting going into next week's episode. Next week's episode looks really interesting. We have Ymir. It looks like she's going Titan. It looks like we're going to get some backstory on her, but she's going Titan in this episode, which is really interesting because she just said that, like, yeah, I guess I am on your side. Maybe not. Maybe she's stabbing them in the back. I'm not quite sure. Throwing them for a loop. This whole series is throwing us for a loop. I have no clue what's happening next. All in all, this was a good episode of Attack on Titan. I think I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10. As a whole, I believe that this season is actually better than the first season. Again, it's much shorter. It's already almost over. But just in production value, the voice acting, just the way the characters are, the animation, the scenery, and everything. I just think that this is a well-made season, and I think it's better than the first. I enjoyed the first season, I think, a bit more, but I think critically speaking, this is a better season, and I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, thumbs up to that. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of this week's episode of Attack on Titan. Let me know what you think of what's going on through Ymir, Eren, and Reiner and Bertolt's heads. Let's discuss this because there's lots to talk about for sure. Hold off on spoilers just a bit. If I see anything crazy down there, I will delete the comment. So, yeah. hit that like button if you enjoyed anything that I had to talk about today. And also, please be sure to subscribe for more Attack on Titan Season 2 reviews, My Hero Academia reviews, and of course, E3 and gaming coverage. I'm sorry about this video. I really am. It's unavoidable. Like, I recorded this thing again. Like, this is my 4th time recording it, and it just felt, I don't know, it felt weird. Like, it felt weird. Just, I don't like scripts. Like, I don't read from scripts in any of my videos. It's all unscripted. You probably noticed that in previous videos if you've seen them before. They're all unscripted. So when I make a video 3 times in a row, like, I'm repeating the same things and it's just not coming out natural. Like, I like sounding natural in my videos. Like, this is my opinion on it. And when I repeat that over and over again, it just sounds weird to me. And that's why this video was just a little bit off. I apologize. These are my personal opinions about this episode. Nothing has changed about that. It's just I feel just a little angry. I don't know. Anyway, I gotta edit this thing up. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for putting up with me. I really appreciate it. And until next time, I will catch you guys later. Bye-bye.